Hi, thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Heather and I am an online reseller. And today I am going to be sharing with you 10 of the things that have sold for me recently on eBay. So I have 10 items to share with you today. Some of these were really good and some of them not so much. But I feel like as resellers, every time that something sells, it's an opportunity to learn and to gain some more experience on what is selling well and what is not. Because I think all of us pick up some things that we think are going to sell for amazing amounts and are going to sell quick. And then it turns out to be the opposite, no matter how much research we have done on the items. So yeah, here are 10 things that have sold for me recently. And I would just like for you to keep in mind that I do calculated shipping on all of my items on eBay, and that is not included in these prices. So the buyer did pay calculated shipping on top of all of the prices that I will be sharing with you. So item number one is these Kombu boys sandals. These seemed like good quality, and I believe I picked these up on a half off day at Goodwill. I picked up two pairs. There was like a size 13 and a size 3. These were a little boy's size 13. And I paid $2.73 for them. And unfortunately, this was not a quick seller. These did sit for probably well over a year. But yes, summer is here and these did sell to somebody for a whole $9.90. So it wasn't great money by any means, but I still did make about $8 in profit because the calculated shipping on eBay, I don't know, sometimes it's a little more than I would like for them to post on it because we do get discounts through USPS. But I did make a couple of dollars off of the shipping on that, which compensated for the amount that I did get off of it. So item number two is this cute Carter's white plush animal baby blanket. If you are new to my channel, I sell a lot of baby items and blankets is one of my favorite things lately to pick up. I picked this up at Goodwill for $3.18 and it sold probably in less than 2 weeks for $28.45. So some of these baby blankets can sell, for really good amounts, but you just have to be careful because sometimes they do sit for a while because you have to wait for that one parent that really needs that used baby blanket. Item number three is this all black pair of Converse sneakers. This is an item that I bought, I don't know, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. We moved and this got put in my death pile in a box and we just pulled out this box and got it listed. And they actually sold really fast, like within a week. So I picked these up back in Illinois. Somebody had posted on Facebook that they were trying to sell a whole bunch of clothing and shoes. And I actually got to go into this lady's house and sit and go through like 8 bags of shoes and clothing and just pick out all the things that I want. And then she told me a price at the end. So I ended up with about $2 into these shoes. And like I said, they sold fairly quickly and they sold for $26.55. So that was a really great, nice, quick flip and a really good profit. Item number four is this Janie and Jack striped romper. This is brand new with tags. I actually picked this up at a Once Upon a Child. I think that Janie and Jack must have donated some of their inventory that they couldn't sell off, and they had a whole rack. There was probably 20 of this outfit, 20 of another outfit. I did pay $9.16 for this, and it sold for $18.78. I actually went back a little bit after this and they had a clearance sale and they had this exact same romper for just 99 cents. And so I picked it up again. So I've got a second one to sell. So the $9 seems like a lot in comparison to the dollar, but I still did make some money off of it. If you're unfamiliar with Janie and Jack, it's the upper brand for what used to be Gymboree. So Crazy 8 was like their lower end brand, and then it was Gymboree, and then Janie and Jack was their high end brand. So they have really good high quality fabrics, and it's really sought after because it costs quite a bit of money. So if you find substantial pieces from this brand, it's definitely worth looking into if you can find them at a cheap price. Item number five is this Star Wars BB-8 plush. This actually has sounds. You squish it and it makes little quirky sounds. I'm not a Star Wars person. I actually had to do Google images to even find out what this was called. But this one did take quite a while to sell. I picked it up for just 54 cents at Goodwill back when I was doing a lot of plush. In Illinois, all of the plush were usually 50 cents a piece. And I did a video back when I very first started on YouTube. And I did an experiment with spending $10 on plush and then flipping them and then flipping them to see how fast you could make money doing that. And I ended up with quite a few plush as a result. And I believe that this is one from that group. But yeah, this sold for a whole $5.23, so I ended up making a profit of about $4. I picked up this Nike women's tank at a garage sale for only $2, and I thought, you know, this is Nike, this is a nice print. It seemed like a pretty high quality tank top. It wasn't just a standard basic color. And so I thought, yeah, for sure, $2, not a bad deal. But this actually took quite a while to sell, and I only ended up selling it for $7.49, which I was a little disappointed with because I really thought I would be able to get at least $15 for it, but that just didn't turn out to be the case, so you just never know. I still would totally pick up Nike because Nike is pretty sought after and everybody's familiar with the brand. And yeah, generally it does sell fairly quickly, so maybe just tank tops in general for Nike are not a good thing. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you have much luck selling Nike tank tops? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, so item number 7 are these FisherPrice Little People animals. It's this group that I found at the Goodwill bins when I was in Portland. I like to get little toys and group them all together, which is what happened here. These were done by the pound, and so I paid $1.21 for all of these, and these did take several months to sell. I did have to discount the price several times on this one, but they did eventually sell for $13.48. So I still ended up making over $10 in profit for these, and I probably will still continue to pick them up. So item 8 and item 9 went to the same buyer. They bought both of these dresses. One is by DKNY and the other one is Calvin Klein. These were both brand new with tags, and I picked them up at Ross when they had a really good sale when COVID very first started and they had shut their stores down. But yeah, I got an amazing deal on stuff that day. So I picked up the DKNY dress for just $6.53, and the Calvin Klein dress only cost me $8.71. So yeah, it's pretty hard to lose money on a price that cheap. I have a combined shipping deal in my store where if you spend over $60, you get free shipping. And because she bought these two dresses together, it put her over $60. And so she did get free shipping, which did cut into my profits a little bit on these two dresses, especially since I had already discounted them quite a bit. But she ended up paying $36.75 for the DKNY dress. And then the Calvin Klein dress, she paid $43.20 for. So in the end, I still made over $20 profit on both of these. And I just, yeah, I have made so much money off of that day when I went shopping, and I picked up like 3 cartfuls full of stuff. So yeah, still making lots and lots of money off of that deal. So item number 10 is this Plush Unicorn by Living Textiles. I picked this up on clearance at TJ Maxx for $8.74. And this one I had to clearance several times. I think it was probably down to like 70% off what I had it listed for. And it eventually sold for $14.97. So this one is one that I probably would not pick up again. I actually just found it used at a Goodwill and they wanted like $4 for it. And I thought, no way, you know, if I can't sell this brand new, then I'm definitely not going to try and sell it used because there's definitely not going to be any profit there. But yeah, you live and you learn, and every time that something sells, you learn something else and you adjust along the way. Well, I hope that you learned something new today, and I hope that your sales are going well. I know that mine are starting to go back up. May was pretty rough for me, but June has been doing fairly well on Poshmark and on eBay. So hopefully it's going well for you too. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. It is really hard to get views when you're just a small channel on YouTube. And so I really do appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again, and have a great week.